Okay, so like, why do I always say so like? The next video I make is just gonna be a compilation of every single time I say so like at the beginning of a video. It's going to consist of a lot of TikToks. But that's besides the point. This video here today is just me doing like a review of all the projects I have done so far this year. We're getting close to the end of it, so why not? Now, fun thing about this, you're probably wondering, why am I not visibly present? The reason being is because of the fact that I filmed the video of me talking about all these projects when I was at work earlier this day of me recording this message while I was in my car, and I had my phone plugged into my car, like the aux cord. Yeah, that did not quite translate correctly. The audio did not save like at all. So here we are now. We're just gonna do it as a voice memo. I'm just gonna show pictures. We're gonna have a fun time here. This is giving very much a degenerosity video. Anyway, let's get started. So, starting at the beginning of the year, I had started an Etsy store. I made a lot, and I do mean a lot, of beanies.
Guess you wonder where I've been.
So many beanies to where now I can basically do the pattern without ever having to even think about it. I can make a beanie. It's one of the easiest projects I can make, right? Boom. I'm not gonna go through and show every single one I've ever made because basically, to put it simple, if you can imagine the beanie, then I've made it probably. Moving forward, I made a really, really pretty ruffle hat that took me a little while because at some point, I bought the yarn for this hat whenever Joann's was closing earlier this year. Yeah, for those who do not remember, Joann's closed this year in January or February, depending on where you're located. It closed this year. So I got the yarn from Joann's, and I had ran out of yarn, and so there's a local yarn store around me that I got the rest of the yarn from. It's giving very much like rose, peony, just Valentine, like it's beautiful, right? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Favorite ruffle hat I've ever made. Boom. Next thing, I have made several different projects this year that are different than what I normally made. So to start off, I made a ghost and pumpkin car hanger for a coworker for her bridal shower. I also made another one for another coworker who thought it was super cute and also wanted one herself. I made those same two coworkers another car hanger with a bat and a moon. And if for some reason I don't have pictures of them, I will just include like the pictures that came from the pattern I used. Now, for the bat one specifically, I know I didn't take any pictures of that. So here's the TikTok that I had made with the bat.
Compramos carros y camionetas viejas para desarmar.
Cool, cute, awesome. All right. Then I also had made some, of course, other than just the regular car hangers, I made a flower pot car hanger for another coworker. I don't have a picture of that because I guarantee you I did not take one. If I did, boom, here it is. If I did not, here's once again a picture of the pattern I used. I made one of those. I also did make a car hanger of the jade pothos plant as well for another coworker. A lot of this stuff were just commissions made by coworkers. So yeah, I also did make my first cat beanie of the year these past few days ago. Around the same time as I made the alien beanie, I made this cat beanie for another coworker because in exchange for an unsettling looking Teletubby inspired by Naomi, it looks nothing like hers, but dear God, it's still unsettling. In exchange, the friend that I did this with, she traded me a box of dark forest cookies, and it was amazing. So yeah, we have that. I will probably, I still think about it sometimes. It haunts my nightmares. Next, let me see, what else did I make? I have to actually go through the files mentally. Hold on. I also made Halloweenies. Now Halloweenies are ghosts sitting on top of pumpkins, but when you take the ghost off of the pumpkin, yeah, it's a you can put the two together as to what it is. I made 3 of those. And another thing I made, I also had made I made 2 of the possum garbage bag holders. Here's a video of the one I made with the first one I made. I also made 2 baby possums as well. I'm pretty sure I took a picture of those, so here's those now. Now, just to wrap it up now of the official last few things I've made recently prior to this video releasing, was the alien beanie. As you can see, it was a video prior to this one. So the alien beanie has been finished and everybody loved it. I got called very creative. I was very happy. I don't know how to handle compliments, so I tried my very best to make it look like I was actually from this world and not from wherever my beanie came from. And then the final thing, which is the main reason why I wanted to make this video, I made a swirl sweater made by using the tutorial from Hanny Drapinski, of which I will be linking her pattern in the description below. I also do have my social medias listed below as well in the description as well. I have TikTok and Instagram, and these TikToks that I had posted in this video, you can also go on my actual TikTok and see yourself, as well as any other tidbits and videos I posted there, including snippets and all that other fun stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to really just show off this specific sweater because it took me like 2 to 3 months to make it. I started it in September and I finished it like 2 days ago. So yeah, about a month or 2 to make it, really. I was really happy with it. I plan on wearing it everywhere I go. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be making next. Best believe, of course, a video will be made about it. Thank you guys so much for the love on the last video I made there. I realized I finally found an editing style that I really, really like, and I think I'm going to stick with it because that honestly hits my sense of humor a lot better than how I was doing it. Needless to say, the editing software I was using prior to this, which I actually use CapCut, the editing software I was using prior to CapCut was not, I won't say it wasn't the best, it was just vintage. But yeah, catch you on the next video. Bye!